Hello everyone, here we are with another vintage cube draft. In our first pack here we have, not a ton of cards that jump out and say pick me. Hallowed Fountain keeps us kind of open to anything that has blue and white in it. Gideon's interesting. Skull Clamp, maybe? That fits into a number of decks. Or we could take Chain Lightning, maybe go mono red. Let's see where the Chain Lightning leads us. Alright, Figure of Destiny. That's another good mono red piece. Imperial Recruiter would be good for that, and a Braid is also good. Cards outside of that, Turnabout, but we're probably not going to be on Storm. Mox is less exciting for mono red. Let's just go Figure of Destiny. Okay, a Grim Lavamancer, that's another good pickup. Looks like we're on the mono red plan. Okay, this pack. Well, this is not a pack for mono red. Though, mind you, Porcelain Legionnaire isn't technically a white card. We can play that in mono red. So we'll pick that. Eidolon of the Great Rebel. Nahiri if we want to go for the Boros deck, but I think we'll stick with the Eidolon, stick on the plan we have going. Okay. We could splat. Oh no, Boramat Courier. That's what we want to see. Help refill our hand after we start playing a bunch of spells. Okay, we have Ancient Grudge and Hazoret. Yeah, I think Hazoret's just the proper choice. The Abrade we saw earlier might still wheel. Okay, Goblin Dark Dwellers. Nice pickup there, so we could use our Chain Lightning again. Char is a good pickup. Also can be used with the Dark Dwellers. Okay, we got the Abrade. Yeah, we don't need the Imperial Recruiter. That's more if you're on like a Kiki Twin deck. We'll take that for the sideboard in case we come up against like a mill deck. We could in theory through the breach it. We'll take a Pyroclasm in case we come up with a deck that has more creatures than us, and then we'll just take whatever, and we did get the Ancient Grudge. Sweet. That looks a very solid pack 1 for us. Let's hopefully keep it up in pack 2. Okay, options. So we're not gonna, probably not gonna take the recall, even though it's tempting. Turn down. If you win, copy it and choose new ones. That could be interesting with what we're doing. We also have the option of playing maybe Sneak Attack, like mono red with Sneak Attack. Kind of interesting. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, so Abbot of Carol Keep and Mizium Mortars. Let's go with the Abbot. The Mortars will probably wheel. Siege Gang and Splinter Twin. Well, as it stands right now, we don't have anything that wins us the game with twin, so we'll take the Siege Gang, because we're not likely going to play a twin deck. Wheel of Fortune, Koth the Hammer. We'll go with Koth. Goblin Guide, Wildfire. Nothing else really. Yeah, we'll just take the Goblin Guide. Yeah, we will take the Fire Blast. Lightning Strike or Embereth Shieldbreaker. Well, yeah, we take the Lightning Strike. We already have two pieces of artifact removal. Shutter Skull Smashing. We got the Kark Wheel. Visium Mortars. Univolt's not bad. I don't know if we'll play the wheel, but we'll take it because it's red. Like, there is an argument for us emptying our hand, wheeling to refill. But refilling the opponent's hand with 7 could be bad. Okay, pack number 3. It's Glorybringer and Incinerate. Glorybringer. Goblin Rabblemaster or Firebolt? Let's... Rabblemaster. Right, light up the stage or Inferno Titan or Mishra's Factory. I think stage. Don't think we want 2 colorless lands to turn into creatures. If we draw both, that could be real bad. Arid Mesa or Zergo. Yeah, I'll go Zergo. Sulfuric Vortex, nice. We're gonna cut Kark. Flying Tongue Kavu. Cut the Zergo. Banefire or Ferocidon? Let's go Banefire, just a nice big finisher. Young Pyro. Incinerate. Alright, so we'll take out a Braid, because we have enough 2-mana burn spells. Take out Legionnaire. Firebolt. Titan. Mesa. Which helps fuel the Lavamancer, I guess. Also thins us out of land. Take Mortars out for when we need it. I have to cut one more card. Can we run 16 lands, or do we want 7? I think we want 17. Still, including those. I think we'll take the Lavamancer out. I don't think we're going to have enough stuff in our graveyard for it to do a terrible lot. Need one more mountain. Alright. That looks fairly solid. So we can kind of switch things up and go into a sneak deck with Kozilek if we need that, but I don't see how. It also helps if there's a mill deck too. So we have some kind of a. We also have the Titan. So we have a slightly transitional sideboard as well. Okay, well, see y'all in round 1. Alright, here we are, round 1, and we're playing against Caleb D. Oh my, okay. One of my favorite streamers to watch. This will be an interesting match. Mountain Pass. Copperline Gorge. Signet, okay. Pyro. Pass. Fumarole. Be on some 5-color shenanigans deck. Attack for 2. Not drawing a heck of a lot. It's lots of lands. Heal Spires, okay. Chain Lightning. Well, of course, our opponent has red mana up to shoot that back at us, so we're not going to use that right now. Can you activate that? Yes. Yeah, we will attack. Because if he activates it, we can then Flame Tongue Kavu and kill it. Okay, and we'll just pass again. Commit. Okay. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Plays Spark Bluff and passes, okay. Goblin Guide. Attack Chandra. Gets a land. And we'll Chain Lightning Chandra. Pass. Worm Coil Engine, okay. And they play Seachrome Coast and pass. We're 1 mana short of being able to Bane Fire it. We have the Kavu. Let's for now just play the Siege Gang. We'll have to take a hit. But then we can Kavu and throw a Goblin at it. Signet. Omnath. Okay. Draws a card. Plays a land, gets 4 life. Attacks for 6. I'll just take the 6. Go to 12. Draw a Fire Blast. Kavu, Omnath. PZ. Ugin. Uh-oh. Wipe for 5. Okay. We'll just scoop it up to that one. Alright, so... Opponent had some rather big stuff. I wonder if we bring in the sneak attack package in a matchup like this. Braid, maybe? Ancient Grudge for the artifacts. Can't regenerate. Okay, let's take out those, put in those. Yeah, I don't think we're doing those then. Okay, let's run that back. Alright, we'll be on the play for game 2. Yeah, this hand is pretty bad. Let's mulligan. That's much better. Opponent began with 7. We're going to keep. Put... We'll put a bland on the bottom. So even if we don't draw another one super quickly, I'll be fine. Attack with the guide. They get a Spire Bluff Canal. Okay. Let's play the Spire Bluff. Play Eidolon. Attack for 2. Get a Wandering Fumarole. Opponent is running a lot of lands, it would seem. Plains. Do they cast a Signet and take 2? Lightning Helix. Targeting the Eidolon. Okay. Chain Lightning them. Attack for 2. Disenchant. Signet. Copperline. That's... yeah, that would be a land. And I will pay the life and cast Hazoret. Attack with both. They have Chandra. Omnath, okay. We have Flametongue Kavu to clean that up. They're going to gain 4, go to 9. Yeah, so play the Kavu, shoot Omnath, attack for 7. Shark Typhoon revealed. Opponent thinking about it. Oh, they just scoop it up. Okay. Game 3. That does nicely take out their Omnath. Much better than Firebolt. Yeah, Firebolt's pretty bad, so we'll take that out. And... Alright. Alright, game 3 here. We are on the draw. Opponent has kept their 7. We will keep this. Pass. No signet from opponent, that's good. Okay, I think we're just going to go idle on here. Opponent has Mana Leak, okay. We're not going to pay for that. And pass. Signet. Ephemeral, okay. PZ. Courier. Get in for 1. Alright, so does he have Omnath again? Brennan 6. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Yep. Okay. Play land. Guess we'll Bane Fire for 2. On Brennan 6. Combat attack for 1 with the Bomat. And pass. Stirring Wildwood. Glorybringer. Very nice. Hopefully it resolves. Haven't seen a lot of counter magic from opponent, but have seen some. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have enough mana to activate the Humeral. So we'll just attack with the Glorybringer. And pass. Sower of Temptation, okay. Yep. It stays tapped? Okay, good. Lotus Cobra, okay. So we are going to deal 3 to the Sower. And then we're gonna Mizzium Mortars, Cobra, play the land, attack with Bomat Courier, and pass. Yeah, discard your hand, okay. Omnath, okay. To draw a card. Impulse. Okay. Combat, attack with both, except you're going to exert. Takes bunch, crack the Bomat, cast Dark Dwellers, target So... Okay, we'll go with the abrade. I guess we're not able to cast it, actually. That's fine. Blowing that up wasn't going to be super relevant anyways. Burning of Zionine. You destroy 4 lands scroll, then they destroy 4, then these 4 each creature. Okay. Yeah, any order of those mountains is just fine. Any order of them is just fine. Play Hazoret. And pass. Next turn we should be able to enable Hazoret. Sacred Foundry tapped. Opponent activates Fumarole. Switches it to 4/1 and attacks for 4. Char. Okay, okay. Put him at 3. Pass. Opponent draws a land, and... Okay, so they're going to be holding back just to block here. So let's activate Hazoret. Discard that. Attack, they'll block with a land. Yep. Attack. Pass. If we untap, we win. If we untap with Hazoret, I should say. And if they don't gain 2 life or more. Shark Typhoon for 2. Okay. Winds of Abandon. Oh, man. Ah. Well, there we go. We're gonna hard cast Fire Blast. Alright, we win round 1 against legendary Caleb D. Always feels good to beat someone who's well known. Alright, see y'all in round number 2. Alright, here we are with round number 2. And we are on the draw. This hand, Let's see here. It's not the most aggressive hands, but it does have a 2-mana spell, 3-mana spell, and 4, so we will keep it. Hopefully we can draw something other than lands. Opponent plays another swamp. Passes. Dark Dwellers. Okay. That's nice. So we can get back our Char or our Incinerate. Play Mox. Let me get rid of a Sower of Temptation for a Gonti. Okay. Well, in response, we will shoot your Gonti. They still get to steal that, and I believe they can still cast it. Yeah, as long as it remains exiled, they can still cast it. Play a mountain. Pass. We have Char up. Glenalindra. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, well, we will char them, so we have it there for the Dark Dwellers. A couple of turns from now, play Koth. We will plus Koth and attack for 4. Oh, we plussed on the wrong mountain, apparently. Yeah, it doesn't get haste. Whoops. No priest. So Glenn can counter spells. Koth takes some chain lightning. Alright. Let's see here. Get Abbott. See what we get first. Sulfuric Vortex. Okay. Play a mountain for our turn. Cast it. Yep. Glenalindra counters it. Untap. That one, I guess, will hopefully be a mountain we can use. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we will now... Glenn can counter another spell, so if we shoot Glenn now, deals with that. That has Menace, so it's harder to block. We can't block the flyer anyways. Yeah, we'll just shoot Glenn. Get that problem dealt with while we can. And pass. Bone Shredder to eat our Abbott. Koth takes 2. I presume, yeah. Koth. Another mountain. Let's go with Dwellers. Char. We'll char them. Koth the land. Play land. Tap for 4. Chump. Whoa, Strider, okay. Make a goat. Kill Koth. Can't block. Oh my. Well. Yeah, goat can't block his menace. And the Whoa, Strider blocks, okay. Does he have enough? Yeah, he needs another card to be able to escape it. Play land pass. We've drawn 8 lands so far and 6 spells. So hopefully we start... Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well... We're dealing more damage than they're healing, but still we're not making a lot of progress. So that's gonna hurt. That is blue-green. Okay, so it's got 3 toughness. We have many different spells that kill that thing. We just need to draw one of them. We're also going to mill us 10 cards, which hurts. Oh. So much. That hurt. Okay, we can shoot that. Flashback, shoot it again. And then we'll just pass here, because we got to block the dwellers if they attack with the wolf, because we can't afford to mill another 10 cards. We're probably just going to die as it is. Worm Coil. Okay. Glorybringer. Yeah, that. It doesn't have trample. Mm. Yeah, we need a top deck Hazard, and then maybe we can just keep blocking. Get there. It's gonna be very, very tough. Pack Rat. Don't think we can deal with how wide they're going. But we are just seeing more of their cards, so no point in giving up yet. Double block. Get some tokens. Token on gets a sword. Mutable. Yeah, okay, that's not going to cut it. Yeah, if we'd drawn Hazard there, we could have kept blocking. Alright, so we need to bring in our artifact answers. Maybe those, because they have a lot of creatures. Okay, bring those in and take out... Abbott. Incinerate. Figure. And Banefire. Okay, on the play. This is a good hand, a very good hand. Keep. Opponent starts with 7. They get a swamp. Swamp and passes back. Oh, opponent has to discard. Gonti. Oh, okay. Glad to see that go away. Cast a Young Pyro. Get in for 2. And they get an island. Well, if they can't cast a spell, they'll have to discard again. Plasmal Image. Young Pyro, okay. Draw another land. Maybe Vortex. No, that's Rebel Master for now. Okay, the attack and... Oh yeah, all my goblins have to attack. That's fine. I was going to attack with the Goblin Guide anyways. Chrome Mox. Okay, so that's what they're going to draw for turn. So they're going to have 4 mana next turn. Yep, trades. It's fine by me. I didn't want them getting tokens. Mox. Throws away a Grave Titan. Damnation. Alright. Ancient Grudge. Okay, we'll just play Vortex. Pass. Scarab God, oh boy. I did not mean to pass through all of that, but that's fine. We're going to blow up the Mox now. Grab my Rebel Master. Attacks with the Goblin. And the Scarab God. Take 2 Misium Mortars. Okay, take that out. Pass. 6. I'm not dead on. Well, if they use the Scarab God's ability, and yeah, I'm potentially dead here, depending on how they do things. Take 2. Okay. They gave me another turn. Potentially. Liliana. Okay. She doesn't do anything immediately. Gonti, sure. I'm at 3. Nothing to do an opponent's end step. Take 2, I'm at 1. I draw a land. Play the land. Light up the stage if it hits Fire Blast, Chain Lightning. We win. Glorybringer swings in for 4, shoots something, whatever. They're at 5, they're still fine. Yeah, okay, we have to light up the stage. And Fire Blast and a 3 damage spell. That's not gonna do it. Nope, they got us. Alright, on to round 3. Okay, here we are at round 3, and we are on the draw. Oh boy. This hand doesn't do very much. Let's mulligan. That hand's even worse! Our opponent also mulliganed the 6. They kept 6. We're gonna have to mull to 5 because there's no lands. Okay, we'll keep this. Put back that. And Firebolt, I guess. Mountain Pass, Mountain Pass. Is this a mono-red mirror? Nope, okay, it's blue-red, okay. Let's Eidolon. Remand, okay. Time Twister. Alright. Well, this hand's a little bit better at this stage of the game than my other hand was. So that wasn't the worst thing in the world. Attack. Darkslick Shores. Spellseeker goes looking for a Collective Brutality. Okay. Young Pyro. Alright, so we're going to do is cast Koth. Then we're going to down tick to get 4 red mana. Play Young Pyro. Play lightning strike on our opponent. Move to combat. Attack. For 6. Opponent jumps. And we'll pass. Island from opponent. Taxium probe. Okay. They're going to pay 2 life for that. Lines are down. Okay. So there's Storm. Ball Ritual. Collective Brutality. Okay, so what are they? Which modes are doing? They're just doing... Oh, they discarded 2 cards. They're doing all 3 modes. Okay. So duress us, shoot us for 2, gain 2, and kill that. So they'll go to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus a token would be 6. And then, okay, yeah, looks like fire blasting them is a good idea. Forces them to have something else to not lose the game, too. What we have... Fast in Flames. In response, cracking LED for 3 blue. They're gonna cast a Time Twister? Get probe again? Like, they would draw a card. Not sure that's worth it. I guess they're dead anyway, so the extra 2 life doesn't matter. Either they're going to storm off here and win, or I'm going to untap and kill them. this, okay. They could get there. Black, okay. Do they have tendrils? Cabal Ritual. Opponent thinking it through. Cast Time Twister, okay. Black, no, they got their Lotus back. Lots of Storm count, but do they have the card that wins in the game? Impulse, okay. They've got so much mana and they've seen so many of the cards, I imagine I'm gonna lose here, but... Expansion, okay, so there's copying Impulse. Did they get there? Brainstorm. Inquisition. Are they dead on board? They're dead on board, so... Unless they're just trying to raise their storm count even higher for some reason. I think this is just in vain. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm guessing they're Tendril Storm. Let's see here. So that's less good, that's less good. Anything that just hits creatures. Less than ideal right now. Any target. Yeah, cut those two. Let's go Lavamancer, because that's any target, right? Yep. And... Circo. Let's get more aggressive. Alright, game 2 against Storm. This hand, ooh. That is just way too slow. Like nothing, no spells till turn 3. I'm gonna have to mulligan that. That's better. I would back game out. That, oh, okay, there goes our figure. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, it's been drawing so many lands with this deck today. So many lands. Two drop would be nice. Opponent really thinking hard. Yet another mountain. Okay, pass turn. Opponent plays an island. Alright. Alright, we'll Bomat. Attack for 1. Opponent shoots our Bomat. Alright. Pass. Opponent misses a land drop. Alright, we will Rebel Master. Resolves. Very nice. Attack with their Goblin. Opponent takes 1. Takes 1. Very good. Okay, now second main we will Spectacle, light up the stage. And now we have those for next turn. Okay. Dark Dwellers can cast light up the stage again, eh? Interesting. Bam, Tutor, okay. Yeah, I don't think we need the Vortex, really, in this matchup, because we're just going to kill them by killing them, and not relying on that to chip away, because there's not going to be that many turns. We just need them dead ASAP, so that way we don't. Well, maybe there's an argument then for the Vortex. So we'll be attacking for 6. Puts them to 11. That puts them to 9. I'm not sure how valuable light up the stage would be doing it, casting it again. Especially when you have a siege gang commander in hand. Well, I guess a lot of these decisions are largely dependent on what our opponent does on their turn. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now we know they missed a land drop on their last turn. So the Vamp Tutor, if they're going to go for a land, then we'll know because they'll play the land. If they don't play a land, then they didn't get one. So I'm not sure if 3 mana is going to be enough for them to storm off. Because Cabal Ritual will just be 3. Should give them 4 mana. Seems iffy. Narset. We don't really draw cards anyways. They have a turnabout coming up. Okay, they still lack lands. Okay, Firebolt Blast. That is interesting. Fire Blast is very interesting indeed. So first thing we're going to do here is just attack. I think we just... We attack them. We can attack Narset for 2. It makes Narset essentially useless. They'll put them to 4-13. Or we attack for everything, put them to 11, 9. It's Siege Gang, though. Alright, let's put Narset down to 1, just to shut it off, and then we're going to cast the Siege Gang. I think. Now, if they have a Damnation, then we are really getting wrecked. They'll put them to 11. We'll attack for 8. Then Fire Blast for the kill. Yeah, I think this plays around Damnation better. They can't use Narset. Is that what they tutored for, was Narset? Probably. Or are they hoping Narset Time Twister is a thing? Quite possibly. Which if they do that, we would Fire Blast them in response. Time Walk. Sure. I'm even happier I played the Vortex now. So I'll get them for another 2, they'll be at 9. Get Probe, okay, you're at 7. Now they know I have the Fire Blast, so that will change their line of play, I'm sure. We got a Time Walk. Time Warp. Turnabout, okay. So imagine they're untapping all their lands, which only nets them 1 mana. Yeah, so what are they going for, like a Time Twister? Or Time Spiral? Gush, okay. 4 or 5 mana still. Opponent really taking their time on this one. Dig through time. Okay. Opponent plays Lotus. Brainstorm. Crack the Lotus. Time Twister. Okay. Yeah, in response, we will... If we shoot Narset, we can draw 7 cards. And if we hit Fire Blast, a 3 damage spell, we win on the spot. If we shoot them and hit a 3 damage spell, we win on the spot, but we only get 1 card. I think we shoot Narset. Because I want to draw the 7 cards. Just increases our odds of hitting what we need to win. And that's not the cards we needed. If our opponent doesn't hit like their Lotus again, I don't think they can... Okay, they hit that. Which doesn't help them cast Tendrils. They could have a Ritual. They don't gain life off Tendrils either, but it would be enough to kill me, so they don't need to gain the life. Red mana from opponent. Ritual. Cast in Flames. In response, crack the LED, I would imagine. For blue? Yep. Their hand was nothing special. So all they can do here is Twister again. Just have a redraw on it all and hope to hit a combination of cards that doesn't work. And all the better that I hit that Planeswalker, whose name I can't think of right now. And I also drew the 7 damage I needed to win there. Opponent lost, scooped it up anyways. 2-1 with mono red. Alright, thank you as always. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz wherever you're seeing this video. And thank you for checking out Jimmy Chaos with another Vintage Cube draft. Until next time, rock on!